Hey, Roy. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the chat. Exactly. Oh, and we'll be going. Let's see here. Oh, now. Go. There we go. See if we can get it up here. Come on. There we go. All right. Now we're up. How's everybody doing? Heck yeah. Billy. Awesome. Roy. June. Michael. Everybody's popping in here now. All right, let's go. Thanks, everybody. Not liking it on the ground. It's driving me nuts. I had to do this part though. I can go back a little bit, but let's go out of the way for a minute. Oh. It's goofing me up when I can't see it at a good stance, you know? Makes it a little bit harder to recognize what it looks like when it's so far on the ground. Which side is it? I'll move you guys up a little bit low. Whew. Let's see. Deep. You guys hear me? Oh. 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 You guys hear me? What's going on? How's that? Yeah. Can you hear me now? 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 All right. All right. Don't ask me what happened. All right. Don't ask me what happened. All right. Don't ask me what happened. Okay. Be quiet, Chucker. Okay. Be quiet, Chucker. Okay. Be quiet, Chucker. Hopefully the other sound is right because I changed standard. Okay. We're good. Whew. Almost thought I lost my sound. Woohoo! Clapping. Thank you. All right. Where were we? I think I hit the side buttons when I clipped it up here. Oh my gosh. Siri came on. The little ball at the bottom. And then that's when it went down. Thanks for the gift. All right, where were we? I can't believe I had 100 people staying on here already. Sitting here staring at my phone. 100 people watching. All right, 37 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, that wasn't on, Ray. That wasn't the problem. It mutes it. That wasn't muted. I was turning it on and off. It was weird. All right. Anything else can happen? Now I gotta try to carve this sucker. All right. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not gonna try to figure it out. The more you touch your camera, the more problems you're gonna have, you know? All right. Here we go. Now y'all hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. All right, where was I? Yeah. bit different style. Like a bunny rabbit. He's not yet. Not yet. You'll see what that is. Now you can see a little bit right here on the side. Here's his arm coming over to the front. One thing I goofed up on already, I could see it. Oh. So I gotta tell you, this is a backpack on the back, but I could still work the straps in. It's just gonna be a little bit closer to the arms. I'll work it in a little bit. Here's gonna be his arm here and his walking stick in the front. So I gotta shave in a little bit because I went too deep, quite a bit, but it'll work out. I'll figure it out. So we gotta work it in. Maybe the walking stick will be pointing just a little bit further back, but every cut is very important. So that's what it's looking like so far. I think it's all right. I'll work it in. Have the straps coming right here. Theirs really don't have shoulders anyway, so it's kind of hard to hold a backpack. They'll be on the outside shoulder. Just gonna gas up. Sounds good, guys? Heck yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Little bit of sound problems, but not now. Heck yeah. All right, just gassing up and we're going. Michael S., everything good? You guys can hear me, hopefully. We'll gas up and go. Alright. We're full. Oil and gas. Heck yeah, Michael, let's hit that like button. Appreciate it. All right, so this is where we're at. 70 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. So there's the arm. Walking over to this way. Walking stick's gonna be in the front, and then his other hand's gonna be off down to the side. So, working on his backpack up here. I got lots of room here. Gonna shorten everything up. So we'll bring it in and yeah, go from there. okay. Thought I goofed it up pretty good. It's alright. I can punch through. What I'm doing is, walking stick's going to be right here. I'm on the other side. I want to punch through all of this out. I'm kind of scared. I feel like I might not be back. Here's the foot. There's the foot. That looks alright. Whoops. Very good. Full of it today. Always something going on, huh? There we go. I don't want to cut too much. Yeah, but it looks about right. Let's go for it. You guys watch that side. There we go. There you go. You guys still with me? All right. Appreciate it. Backpack right now you can get a little insight now. Hopefully you can see that. See that in the camera? Backpack here right here. backpack set up. Looks like a log on the cut off, but it's getting there. Walking stick. Get a good view, guys. How's it look? Good? Hopefully. I actually want this back part in between his legs to be hollow, so I'll work them in and get them down. Exactly where his legs are. Sideways, I'll cut his cane. I know you guys normally can't see me, but as long as I don't touch my phone too much, you guys can check it out. Just so you can't really flip my phone around too much. Always hate not being in the picture. There we go. Whew. Man, this is a lot of fun, this one. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me just gas up and we'll go. So I'm carving a bear with a backpack on the back, obviously, with a walking stick in the front. So just shaping it in, hollowing out in the middle of the legs. This was start to finish with a little bit of silence in between. Oh, my sound went out. Everybody can still see, right? Heck yeah. That's right, Michael S. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I don't know if I missed anybody in the chat. Michael S. He'll welcome you. He's an awesome guy. Any questions, Michael can probably help me out. He's still there. As long as everything's good. Heck yeah, 129 thumbs up. That's crazy. I think I might have got some jewels in here. I just turned on the jewels. Jewels turn into money, which is, you know, pennies and stuff like that. It adds up. So it's another way to support and help me keep going and do live streams. There's memberships if you want to be a member. It's $1.99 and then tax, so it's like two something, 248 or whatever. But if you want to do more support, it really helps me out. So you get to see like members videos and stuff like that. I got that ready. All right, let's go. Everybody good? Awesome. It's always nice to know what I'm doing instead of behind the scene, right? Everybody got any questions before I take off again? Bill? Appreciate it. Just trying my best. Actually, this is let me turn this here. This is actually my first bear. Obviously, he's like a hiker backpack. So he's gonna be a hiker with his walking stick, the backpack on the back, and I've never done one, so this is my first, and you guys get to check it out all right here with me as it comes to life. Hopefully not completely, not like AI come to life, but they are funny and they're cool, but all the time I don't know. I don't want this guy coming to life and hitting me with his cane anyway. How long have I been doing this? So like literally with a chainsaw. Shoot, time's flying by, Michael S. I can't remember. 8, 9 months, I think. About 9, maybe 10 months. I have to look back. Under a year. How's that? I haven't even been carving that long. Still learning, but I can't either, I know. It's been a while. But yeah, I've got a bunch of carvings I did at the beginning, and I just like it, so I decided to keep going. All right, let's roll. I appreciate you. Heck yeah. What's that 70 mean? Is that microphone? Man, there's always new stuff popping up on here. Oh, rubies. So I think there's a ruby, 70 rubies. If that's what it is, heck yeah. That's awesome. 190 people in here. That's crazy. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. I'm staying home. I'm not going out for that Black Friday crazy stuff. No way. No dents in my car. kind of bounce around a little bit because I want to, if I'm kind of don't know what I want to do, I wait a little bit, go back, and it starts to flow and just come right in. That's kind of how I think sometimes. This is where the backpack strap's gonna go. Right here. Okay? So I'm trying to leave a lot of meat. Kind of have to get it somewhat there. Got that one. Just want to get it in there so I can just know that I'm not going to cut it out anymore. That's a little better. I can see the strap in there. So his fur would be, black, and then the straps would be like the natural color. So it'll be a little bit easier to distinctive of the backpack. Hopefully you guys can see that real well, I hope. Can you see that? Sometimes I wonder if you guys could see the backpack that the bear's carrying. Should be able to. Got this cool camera style. You just saw the whole thing all the way around. You want to see it again? Okay, here we go. There you go. This is where we're at, so you guys can really get in there. Yeah, we're going up there, 151. Thumbs up. Thanks, guys. There we go. There's his backpack. Looks like a log right now. I'll try to round this top part a little bit later. I don't want to bore you guys too much with the little stuff, as long as we get the gist of it, you know. And then his other arm. I was going to do both arms up here, but I wanted it different. I didn't want it to hang out the same, so his other arm's just gonna be down to the side. I'm still kind of trying to work that one in here. I think it just might be on his the front of his leg, kind of where his knee would be, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna work that in slow. I'm still kind of like leaving this spot because I wanted to make sure all this I felt was the hard part, but then now I go to this and I'm going, I feel like this is a little bit more, so I'm getting there. Got the cane, it's got the hollowness in between for his walking stick, and I don't know if I'm gonna do too much of the paws. I might, we'll just see, because if it goes too thin, stuff can crack. But in the middle of the log is where a lot of cracking happens, so if I can take out the center so it could dry out, I'll do a relief cut from the back down to here. But I've noticed when your piece is empty in the middle, right in the center of the log, that's where a lot of the cracking goes from the inside. It dries out and comes to the outside. It's like an 18% shrinks. So that's how much a log shrinks from green all the way to dry. People call it seasoned. So if it's for firewood, but 18% of the wood shrinks, and that's where you get a lot of the cracking. So this one, the bark was about off, so it was pretty close, but it still has quite a bit. I would say 2% of it shrunk so far, because the bark is starting to come off. All right, you guys good? Heck yeah. 158. Woo. Still good. You guys can see well, I hope. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions before we get going? I do like to make sure the chat's good. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. Anybody else pop in here? Hello. Andrea, I think it is. Don't shoot me, Ed. Donald, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. That's awesome. I miss anybody that's been around here? Everybody's good? Heck yeah. Hey, Tim. What's going on, buddy? Just carving my my bear. He's the walking in the forest with the walking stick. So he's got his backpack on. He's getting down. So I just getting it in there. It's looking pretty good. I think you guys can see that real good. So I gotta basically clean this up a little bit. It's a little bit in this way. Don't look right. So I'm just gonna start feathering it and it'll smooth out. Tuck in this part just a little. Strap to the backpack. Heck yeah. Goes to the front. Here. I love artwork too. Real artwork, yep. A lot of people don't do live chainsaw carving. There's a couple people that do, but they don't do it because it takes so much time, and I always wondered, how do you do it? So I figured, you know what, I want to start doing it, and then I met this great community, and Baron the Boss Lady, he's probably busy selling his carvings right now. But yeah, there's lots of good people in here. If you like watching carvings, there's a lot of woodworkers in here. Everybody in blue pretty much is woodworking, chainsaw carving, something. So appreciate it. Sharon. If I say your name wrong, don't hurt me. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys can see it. Looks good, right? All right, let's keep going. I don't want to bore you guys. We'll get a little bit more in here. That's why I made the camera, so you guys can really see what I'm really doing as much as possible without losing sound, right? This real high, so just in case I end up moving around, I still can. Alright, gotta get his arm in here. Strap there. Now it's looking more like it's carrying a backpack. I hope. now, but I'll get that later. It's not my favorite area to sit there going down on. Give me plenty of room if I mess up. I can cut it off. I can cut in if I like it, the way it looks, and then I can cut it, do it again, do what I'm looking for. Clean up, mark it in. gas. One more gas up here. That'll probably work me in. How's everybody? Hey, Plywood. Susanna. Baby kisses where the wind blows. All right. I snuck one in, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know how long you've been here, but I decided to do a Friday midday carving. Oops. You guys missed the silent part. Dada, what's up? That's John, right? J-R-H? John? You guys have the different screens and screen names for, I don't know why they changed like that. YouTube can't make up their mind, I guess. Sorry I took a break on you guys for about 10, 11 days. I was quite busy and doing some research and stuff like that, so it was a long break, but it was needed. I know some people reached out to Bear and was like, hey, where's Woodchucker? I haven't seen him in a while. They were concerned, so I appreciate it. But I was okay. I'm okay. Yeah. 200. Holy smokes. We're almost on 200. That's crazy. I appreciate that, guys. Look at the jewels. I think those are jewels up there. 75. Heck yeah. I like those. I appreciate it. Hold on. I think that's my penny jar. Really. Even though they're not going to make pennies anymore. Happy Margin. Marvin, all right. What's up, buddy? 201. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I think I cut his arm too short. Ha ha! He's got a stub. Oh man! I gotta go down, so this time I'm gonna fix it. Right there, that's his arm. So I gotta go downward, so it's reaching him. I got room still. You gotta improvise, yep. Okay? See how quick I can fix it. I think I fixed it. Looks better. Can will be in here. Yeah. Oh, be right here. Once I firm him up, he'll look really, really good. Heck yeah. Hang on a second. Let's get you guys up here. Oh, all right. All right, let's go around manually here. Not with my wheelbarrow handle. Yeah, so this is what you guys see. It's just a wheelbarrow handle. Put it in the center of where I'm doing it. And then it just goes around and around like that. It's pretty sweet. But anyway, in case anybody was wondering, there's my guy. Hang on, I know you guys like this too. Here. All right, it's a little bit better, I think. Maybe on the back of the sheet. Yeah, there we go. All right, so there's my guy. So I actually had his arm way up here. Well, way up here. So it was like stub. So it just came down right here and I'm like, oh no. So his arm is gonna go down on his, pretty much his knee like I was wanting, but I didn't realize that when afterward it was kind of like, oh no. So there's his backpack strap here. This I'm gonna separate just a little bit. I'm gonna round this, cut in here. So this would be more like, you know, his sleeping bag. And I'll clean up that. That's pretty square, a little bit over, but got in between the legs there, separated. I'll work on his nose a little bit, maybe, might shorten it up, put in his eyes, bring down his ears, but I kind of like him a little bit happy, like real puffed out ears. I think it's pretty cool, but I'm not the first person to do this, guys, just to let you know. I'm not stealing anybody's idea because this isn't the first time I've seen a bear backpacking with a cane. There's plenty of people that have done it, so I just seen it. So I saw a picture and just came out and started doing it. That's how I started it. Sophie. Hippie Sophie. I know you, I know that. You just haven't told me yet. Yeah, you've seen him at Ridgeway? Yep. So, but I think it's pretty cool. So there we go. It's looking good. I'm proud of it. For a first one, I mean, I can't complain. That's smaller. I was gonna do a full size like a bear like this guy. I was gonna do one really big, but I decided not to. I think I'm saying that person's name right. It's Hippie Sophie, right? Sophie? I don't know who it is. Alrighty, well, gotta go buy some stuff. Alrighty, I'm getting off. Sophia. Alrighty, guys. Well, you know the drill. Next time, I will be carving something else. I'll do some updates on it, and you guys can see how it turned out. So I did that relief cut on my other live stream, and I stained it and everything. It's looking great. It was awesome. So I'll see you guys next time. This is Woodchucker. Have a good day, guys.